Hello! Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Awesome. I was trying to stream earlier and it was not working and I gave up, but I'm back and I'm here and it's working. Okay. Just give me one sec. Puppies! Puppies! The internet can hear you. Can you not yell at each other? Okay. I need to post a link to this on Twitter. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Okay. When am I going to be opening commissions? So I was open for adoptable fursuit commissions about 3 weeks ago, which were like set designs, and people adopted them. But I'm going to be open for custom commissions maybe like early next year. The best place to watch for that is on Twitter for sure. That's where I update the most often, is on Twitter. Alright. Let's adjust. Like that. This is the guy I'm going to be furring. Alright. I forgot to plug in my hot glue gun to let it heat up before I started. For Halloween, I'm going to be Haida from Agretzko. Because I already had the whole outfit, and I'm like, okay, I'll do that. I've not made a quad suit before. Those are beyond my knowledge. Right now I'm working on 2. I'm working on this guy, and I'm working on my next commission just a little bit. I've only started like the tail and the hands. But this guy is almost done, so yeah. I have his whole face here sewn up and the inside liner. This is the inside of the head and the inside of the mouth here, and then the face, and then the ears, and the back of the head, all one piece. Gonna glue it on. If you have a movable jaw, like on a realistic suit, and it does actually like close all the way, it can be hard to breathe. My suits aren't like that. They have kind of open mouths, so my jaws don't move. They just kind of stay like that. They're usually a bit more open once I glue it. Well, it was nice to meet you too. I want to start making my own suits. Any beginner tips? I would say, like, don't give up and just keep doing them. I've been making suits for like 10 years, so it's a lot of practice. A lot of practice. Just take your time, and your first one might not be that good, but that's okay. My first fursuit was awful, so just keep doing them. Can I make a bucket head with 2-inch foam? The head would probably end up being really big if you do like the base of it with 2-inch foam. I use 1/2-inch foam for my bases. I'd really recommend using something smaller. How many suits have I done? It's been a long time since I've counted them all. Maybe like 150? 200? I don't know. Fursuit care tips. I'd say don't be afraid of water, washing it. Basically anything can be like fully washed because it's all like plastic. So fur can be wet and it's fine. I don't know. Just be careful when wearing it. How you make your noses when people commission nose rings with their fursuit, if you know what I mean. How do you make that? It kind of depends upon personal preference. Some people like literally take piercings and you can put them in your fursuit if it's the correct size, or you can use like any sort of metal ring you can find, like a key ring or maybe like a shower ring or anything, or you can make one out of some type of clay or resin if you're really that crafty. I've been making suits for like 10 years. Oh my gosh, so many questions. I have to start gluing this instead of just answering questions. Don't be afraid to keep asking them though. I will try my best. Alright. Okay. The pressure is real. I'm gonna start with the nose here. Okay. Every time I do this, I feel like I forget how to do it, and I have to like rethink about it. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Here, I can look at questions while I wait for it to dry. How do you cut fur? So, I really recommend using some type of blade instead of a scissors, because if you just take a big scissors and cut into the fur, you're going to cut the actual fibers, and you just want to cut the backing of the fur. So if you just take like an X-Acto blade or a box cutter, make sure it's really sharp, and then you can just slide it along the back of the fur, and it will cut just the backing, and that's really the best way to cut the fur. Oh my gosh, a super chat. Wow, look at that. How do you make the fur look seamless? So that can be really hard with short fur. Long fur will hide your seams pretty well. If you're working with a fur that's like beaver or something that's really short like that, I really recommend hand sewing it. Your seams will be much less noticeable if you hand sew it. You can also like try and brush the little fur fibers from the back here out. Like, I can demonstrate in a second once this is a little bit more dry. Actually, I think it's fine. Where's the brush? Like this. See, it'll actually, I don't know if you can see that from over there, but it's actually pulled out the furs that were stuck in the seam, and then you can cut them off. See, I cut off all of that, and that'll help hide the seam as well. Because what makes the seam noticeable is like the little fibers that are like stuck in the sewn into the seam. Oh my gosh. My commissions are not open. Snake or a bird suit? I'd really love to make a bird. I don't think I have yet. No, I haven't. But I would love to. I don't know about a snake. I don't know if I could pull that off. Commissions will probably be open early next year. You can follow my Twitter for updates. Wow, what is lighting? Let's see. Well, hello. That's good, I think. Aside from that light there, shining. My BTS bias is. Okay, so I totally, like, love all of them. And, like, I want love for each member because I just love them all so much. But if I had to pick, I would pick Jimin. I love Jimin. He's my boy. Me and Jimin are really alike, so I think I relate to him a lot. J-Hope! J-Hope is a sunshine. I appreciate him, you know. My Twitter is the Phoenix Nest _ The Phoenix Nest and Phoenix Nest were taken, so I had to add a little dash. If you just Google it, I'm sure it'll come up. if you can't find it. How do you get the head symmetrical? Crying, lots of work, more crying, and then hoping and praying. Really though, it's something I struggle with for sure, is symmetry. RM, best leader. So good. It just goes like back and forth of fursuits, BTS, fursuits. I love Yoongi so much too. Just throw out any name of any member and I'm just like, yes! I swear my phone just vibrated, but... Hello? Hello? I just got a new phone, so I'm like... Huh. Huh. Bestseller? Yeah, probably dogs. I don't know, it goes in cycles. If each member of BTS had a persona, what do you think each would have? I mean, do the BT21 characters count as personas? They kind of do. But one's like a cookie, so that's kind of a weird-ass persona as a cookie. I don't know, though. I'd have to, like, sit down and really think about that. I feel like Jimin would be a puppy. He's always a puppy. Oh, no! Suga's a cat, of course. Meow meow. If you want to send me questions, you can do that on Twitter. That would be the best place. Well, meow meow. Sorry, everyone who does not care about BTS is just like really confused right now. Thank you for another super chat. Oh my gosh. How do collab suits work? Commission or pre-made? I've only done two collab suits. And that's usually more of like a pre-made thing, of just me talking with other fursuit makers and deciding that we want to do something like that. It isn't really something you could commission. Okay, please. There we go. Look at that, a nose emerges. I do have a personal Twitter that you can message me on, but the Phoenix Nest one works fine, yeah. I made a unicorn once, but it was a long time ago and not a good example of my work, so. Okay, now you really are vibrating. What? Oh gosh. How do I... Okay. Sorry, I don't know how to work my new phone yet. Hello? This one. Please stop vibrating. Okay. Beauty of the Base, Albino Topaz collab. That would be pretty badass. I have so many friends. I'm so popular. There we go. It's hard to say how long I work each day because I kind of work on and off all day because I work at home, so there's no separation of work and leisurely time. It's great. Yeah, I kind of just, I work when I can. I don't know, I don't have set hours, even though I probably should. This probably sounds like a good idea. This actually isn't a Halloween suit, but the colors do fit for Halloween, so how fitting, isn't it? This character is like a fox, but the colors are kind of switched around. So like the body is white, and then where it's normally white, it's orange, and then it has like black as well. How do you make Dutch angel dragon eyes? The same way I make other eyes. Yeah. With plastic and paint and mesh. Look at the nose. My fursuits are around $4,000 to $5,000. Why does this still have a sound? I turned it on silent. Fursuit crush. Ooh, there's so many fursuits that I love. I don't know, I can't think of who my fursuit crush is right now. There are so many. And I feel like a lot of them are like older fursuits, so I don't know if you guys would even know who they are. Wait a minute. Shoot. I don't know if that worked. I might have to redo that. There was a little wrinkle, so I tried to peel it back up and save it. I'll let it dry for a second. Actually going to be making myself a new personal suit here soon. I'm going to be making my mascot, Fox, which I think it's my icon. I reset my icon today on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, that did not work. Let's try that again. Okay. That went better. Fox, yes. I know his name is a little confusing. His name is Fox. He's a dog. Named after a phoenix. Okay. His fur is so soft. Right now, my turnaround time would be, I mean, that's a really hard question because I was on a queue, like my queue was built out for like 2 years, but I just cleared that 2-year queue, and then I had just, these two guys, this guy and the next suit, they were the only ones on, and their wait time was like a few months, and then I added more, added 3 more. Their turnaround time is going to be a few months. So yeah, my turnaround time now should be a few months. Hi, Jasper. Jasper, I have a whole bunch of Halloween stuff. Those are Halloween decorations. Jasper, what are you doing, buddy? You wanna come here? Come here. Come up here. Can you jump up? Jump up. Oh. I've been making suits for like 10 years. Jasper! Now he doesn't want me to stop petting him. I've fallen into the trap. No. Mwah. You're a good boy. You're such a good boy. Do you hand sew or machine sew your seams? So I do both. It really depends upon what it is. I'd say I machine sew most things, except for some of the seams on the head. You can see right here. These are hand sewn, but then this is machine sewn. Very small markings I hand sew, but most stuff I would machine sew. You can definitely glue your pieces on to your head. You do not need to sew all of your head together and then glue it on. I do it because I'm a professional fursuit maker and my suits are very expensive, and I want to give people a very, very high quality product. But if it's your own suit, like, you totally do not have to. Jasper, why are you doing some big sniffs over there? You don't need to sew your seams if it's like just a suit for yourself. As long as you like glue it nicely, it'll be perfectly fine. I have made a Pokemon fursuit. Many years ago, I made mine for myself. It was like a group cosplay thing with my friend. We made Plusle and Minen for an anime con. It was not good, but yeah. I do run into problems like with copyright problems. I couldn't make, like, you couldn't commission a Pokemon fursuit. This is gonna be like a 2-hour stream of me just aggressively petting this fursuit head. I'm just really trying to make sure that the fur is properly glued down and smooth. What should I make tongues out of? So, you can really make it out of whatever you want. You can do fleece. I personally usually do tongues out of minky fabric, which is like a soft, fuzzy fabric, like kind of like what baby blankets are made out of, I see a lot. Or whatever fabric your little heart desires. Okay. Any tips for shaving fur with scissors? I don't have anything else to shave mine with yet. But should I shave it before I put it on the head or after? You can trim your fur before you put it on. I'd say if it's really long fur, that'd be a good idea. And then you can always go back and clean it up once it's glued on. Oh, hey, Alex. Anyway, yeah, when I first started out, I definitely did do some, like, shaving with scissors, but I really do recommend you get a shaver. You can buy them at Walmart. I'm not sure where you're from, but most places have Walmart, and they're really not that expensive. I think they're like $25 to $50, but it'll save your life. If there are any questions anyone really wants answered, do a super chat and I'll be sure to see it then. Otherwise, I might be missing some things. I'm sorry. Super chat is the, like, donation thing where you put in a donation and it, like, lets you type in a message and then it, like, pops up way bigger for me in, like, bright colors so I can't miss it. Oh, I just realized I haven't been gluing the inside of the mouth, and I usually do that kind of at the same time. I should be able to still glue it though. Okay. Just gonna stick it in here. There we go. Beautiful. How many years in until branding yourself? Like, how many years was I working until I, like, started my business? Is that what you mean? Well, I started making fursuits in high school. And then once I graduated, I would say that's when I started doing it full-time. Yes, okay. That I started doing it full-time once I graduated. So I'd say that's when I like started my brand. I did change my name, but for simplicity, I would say that's when I like started for real. And I graduated 2012. So I've been doing it 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, like 6 years professionally. I've been doing it 6 years. Yeah. So I would say the first 4 years were practice years. And like even going back to when I started doing them professionally, I don't think I was really all that good. But just kept doing them. Is this just a head? This is a full suit. Yep, I use the Walmart foam. It's this white foam here. I also use other foam just because it's a different thickness. I would say the white foam is slightly less dense than the green foam, but really it doesn't matter. Density really isn't that big of a deal. You can use the white foam or you can use the green foam. There's also like blue and black foam. Any upholstery foam really is going to work. You just need upholstery foam, like the squishy stuff you find in couches, kind of. You don't want like, what's that green foam that you use for like fake flowers that you can like crush. That's not the kind of foam you want. Okay, back to gluing. Oh, does it look like a fursuit yet? Promise you there's a fursuit in there. Mom. Okay, this is a commission. He's a fox, and his name is Zephyr. Thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh. I've been streaming for 50 minutes and I only got the muzzle done. Okay, thoughts on young furs / makers. I think they're awesome. I joined the fandom when I was like 14 or 15. It was definitely dumb back then. And I think when you're below the age of like 16, everyone's just really dumb. I mean that in like the nicest way possible, but you're learning how things work, and I think, the younger people are the next generation and stuff like that, and everyone was young once. I don't know. I really don't mind the young people at all, and I definitely excuse them when they do dumb stuff. Like, if someone's a kid and they copy your persona, it really is just like flattery, as hard as it is to accept that. When little kids copy me, I don't usually say anything, because that's literally how young people, that's how kids learn how to be humans, is by copying adults. So yeah, I think people should just relax a little bit when it comes to young people. Beautiful. What a beautiful smile. How do you feel when someone makes a high quality suit and just give it away for free? More power to them, I guess. If I didn't need money as a job to do this, I wouldn't mind doing it for free, but gotta make a living. I have done a few gift fursuits, but those were for really close, like, personal friends. Everyone, dislike and unsubscribe, please. Not really. Oh. That's how I feel. So many hearts, oh my goodness. It marked it as spam. If I had a theme song that played every time you walked into a room, what would it be? Oh. I don't know. I was trying to think of something funny, but I'm not a funny person. The other day I was at the mall, and there's this, like, Asian store there that I always go into, and, like, right when I walked in the door, the Big Hit Entertainment intro played over the speakers, which is, like, what plays before BTS songs, and I was just like, they know me. I triggered it. Not Fursuit related, again, what was your favorite BTS performance to see live? Well, my favorite BTS song is Serendipity, and I purposely didn't watch any of the videos from the previous concert, so I didn't know what the choreography was going to be, so I was real excited to see that. I don't know, they were all so amazing. Which one? Gosh, I can't remember right now. I really liked them all, though. It was lit. Ow. Do you always hot glue fursuits, or is there another way to do? Yeah, I personally always use hot glue. You can also use spray glue, but I would say hot glue is easier. And the bubbles appeared during Serendipity Germany, and this is such a great dancer. Yes, I agree. Jimin is main dancer. Aren't you the person who made telephone on Howl Yeah? I don't know what Howl Yeah is, but I did make telephone. I'm so done. Let's get these eyebrows glued. Oh, you guys and your new hip lingo. I'm too old. I don't have anything to line the inside. If I wear the balaclava, would the inside of the head be okay without lining? Yeah, you really don't have to line the inside of the head. I do because I'm a professional and my suits are expensive, so I give the best product I can. But if it's just a suit for yourself, you definitely don't have to line the inside, and you can just wear a balaclava, which will do the same thing. Thank you for coming. He's slowly emerging. Thank you so much, Mavi Cat, for the super chat. This head will, or the whole thing should be finished pretty soon. The head's the last thing I gotta do. Yes, I will chat about BTS for days. Thank you. Oh my God, my face. I am a loser. There we go. It looks better with his hair. It'll look good with his hair. Yes. Ugh. I just got so much fur in my mouth. Is there other ways to secure the fur down? You can use spray glue, like out of a can, but that takes a little more skill. That's a little more tricky. Hot glue is probably the easiest way. What about that glue cement? Like contact cement? That stuff usually takes a long time to dry, so you'd be sitting here for like 10 minutes each time you glued something. And I think it also smells really bad, like it has fumes. So yeah, hot glue would definitely be safer than any type of cement glue. The heck? This glue stick is like small and my gun doesn't want to grab it. Please? This is important. God. how did you come up with your username? So, story time. I used to have a very, very old YouTube channel, and then for some reason it got taken down. I don't know why. YouTube didn't ever stay. They just took it down. And I needed to make a new channel with a new username. And I had just gotten done watching Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets, it must have been, I think. And I really liked the Phoenix in Harry Potter. I really like Harry Potter. So I'm like, Phoenix is cool. Let's do Phoenix. And then I needed another word. So I put wolf, because I like wolves. So it was Phoenix Wolf, and then I needed a number as well. So I put 33, because I like the number 3, so I put 33. And then that was just my username for a long time, and people started referring to me as Phoenix, even though that was never the plan. And then eventually it was just like, well, my name is Phoenix now. And people still know me as Phoenix. It's the name I go by in the fandom. And my company used to be called Phoenix Wolf Fursuits, just because, like, that was my username. I made the suits, so they were Phoenix Wolf Fursuits. But then I decided that was lame, and I wanted, like, an actual business name. But I wanted something that was still, like, related to me, and wasn't, like, such a huge change, because everyone knew me as Phoenix. So I decided to go with the Phoenix Nest, because it's like, oh yeah, I have a nest, and these are all my babies, and I sew them. But yeah, it all, like, came together. Yep, Fox is Dumbledore's Horcrux, which is why my mascot, his name, is Fox. So, he's named after the Phoenix in Harry Potter, which is where my name originally came from. So kind of like, it all fits together. Fits together in a nice little box. Nice little story time, wasn't that? Everyone, yes. I think Jasper needs to go outside. You need to go outside, buddy? Just gonna stare at me? Okay. Can you do a tutorial on how to sew the head and hand paws and feet paws? I don't know. I don't have a lot of time to do YouTube videos. I am very busy. They take an incredible amount of time to film, plan, edit, all that kind of stuff. And I don't do YouTube, like, as my profession. I've made, like, $5 off of YouTube, so currently I can't dedicate the kind of time to YouTube that something like a big tutorial like that would take. Good girl. What are you doing up there? Pearl? What were you doing upstairs? You're licking your chops a whole bunch. Come here. You want to say hi now? Hey, Pearly. Pearly Pearl. You a good girl? Yeah, Sparky can do those tutorials, I think. There's quite a few other people that will help you. I'm sorry, I'm not more help. Little Pearl. The neighbor dogs like to bark at my dogs. I don't know if you guys can hear them barking. There we go. Love my shirt. Thank you. I just got it yesterday. It's got like an octopus guy on it. Pretty cool. Halloween duchy you made was so cute. Thank you. I actually made it a while ago, but then I forgot that I had footage of it. But better late than never. Best stitch for seams. Oh geez. I can never remember the name of the stitch that I use. No, I don't remember the name of the stitch I use, I'm sorry. I like go through the loop. You know what I mean? Go through the loop. I don't know. Alright, I'm actually gonna grab my spray glue. I feel like it might be a blanket stitch, but But I couldn't remember if it's something different. Everyone thinks it's blanket stitch, so we'll go with that one. But yeah, I need to grab my spray glue, and I'm going to use spray glue on this ear. There we go. He's getting there. Gotta open the window when you're using spray glue. Actually, I'm gonna get a mask too, if I have one. There we go. Alright, I gotta put this on. I don't know if this really does much, but it makes me feel better. Gotta let it dry for a second. Too big for me. I don't do body only. I only do like full suits and head onlys. You still have your fursuit? No, I don't. I honestly don't remember what I did with it. I probably threw it away. It was really bad. It's glue. There we go. Carl, stop it. Stop making noises. Carl, stop making that noise. Go in your kennel. Kennel. Go. Go in your kennel. I could do partials, I just don't get requests for them very often. I wouldn't say I would never do a partial ever. I also think that certain styles of suit look better as a partial than others, and my heads are kind of big to wear as a partial as far as proportions go. Let's hope this went well. Are you ready? Bam. I would say that ear went pretty well. I'm a little more worried about this one. Alright. Are you ready? Let's brush it. That one is pretty good. Tiny bit of wrinkling, but it's barely noticeable. Yes. See him with hair. I think he looks much better with his hair on. Nice. Looks pretty good. Still have to glue the inside. Still got lots of cleaning up and detailing. And gotta sew these seams back here. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of his ears. Glue on the back of the ears doesn't really matter all too much. I just do the best I can. How do I get in here? Come on. You don't have to sew everything together. I just do because I'm a professional fursuit maker and I charge professional price, and I want to give my customers a really clean, high quality, well put together product. But you definitely don't have to if you're just making a suit for yourself. For example, you can just glue it on. You know, if you do it clean, if you like glue it nice and neat and clean, it's just as fine as sewing it. How do you see once it's on the head? You see out of the eyes. These little peepers right here. Actually, I have a pair of eyes that's not glued into anything. So you can see through it. Just like that. Now, how do you sew once it's on the head? How do you sew once it's on the head? You can just hand sew the seams together if you really want. I used to do that, but you don't have to. You can glue them neatly. You know, it really depends upon what you want to do and what you're good at, and also like if you're selling it or if it's just for you. You know, my fursuits cost like $4,000 to $5,000, so I definitely would want to sew my seams. But if you're just doing it for like yourself, you can just glue the seams. Or if you're just a beginner and you're doing your commissions for really cheap, then you can glue the seams. Did you ever make a fursuit with an object for your head, example a TV? I don't know if I could pull that off. I don't know how to make a TV head. Puppies, come down here. Come on, Fur. Yes, Fur. Come here. Yes, Fur. What time is it? 9? Alright, I'm probably gonna get going soonish. I will glue a little bit more on the inside here. Are you furring the head? Yes, I am. Well, I kind of just got done furring the head, actually. Do you know how to work old sewing machines? I don't, sorry. Old sewing machines can be a beast if you can get them running, but I don't even know how to work new sewing machines, to be honest. How do you get fur out of the inside of a head? Fur always gets in my mouth. If it's like loose fur, like fur trimmings, you could take a vacuum with like the hose and suck it out. Oh, okay. Maybe they know. I don't know how sewing machines work. I get frustrated with mine. Thank you. Okay. I want to trim this fur right here because it's annoying me. And because I can predict the future of people asking me what clippers I use, they are wall clippers. W-A-H-L. There we go. It's still kind of messy, but now he doesn't have a big bushy unibrow. This is your tutorial. Are you paying attention? No, I'm just kidding. Bye. Hello and goodbye. we go. Don't delete the streams, I can never find them. I don't know, they're too cringy for me to leave up. I heard somewhere that Eno made Telephone Fursuit, but I also hear that you made Telephone Fursuit. I have made all of the Telephone Fursuits. The old one, which was made, I don't remember. Gosh, I was still in high school. 2010, maybe, I think I made it. I don't remember. The original video is still up if you want to find it. And then I remade it, or I remade the head for her as a gift. And that was probably like 2013 or something. And then I made Winter Telephone, and that was probably 2015 or something like that. So yeah, I have made all of the Telephone Fursuit heads. The original body was a collab between me and Multicolor Bark, or Autumn Fallings. And then Eno remade the bodysuit because it was really worn. She remade it. I don't even remember when she remade it. So yeah, the body she's using now, she made. A video of the original Telephone is on my other YouTube channel. I can't grab a link right now. I think it's called, I don't know, I think it's just called Telephone Fursuit, so I guess that might be hard to find because there's lots of Telephone Fursuit videos. There is a clip of it in my 10 years of fursuit making video, though. There's a clip of the original Telephone. Carly Phoenix Wolf. That might be the name on my other YouTube channel. It was Phoenix Wolf 33, but I don't know, it's weird now that Google is YouTube. Are you Carly Phoenix Wolf? That's such a funny, like, thing to know me as. Yes. I guess that'd be me. Okay, let's see how it fits. Okay. Where are the blind spots? Well, it still needs a bit of trimming around the eyes, so it's a bit worse than the final product will be, but say like here, and then right here, so I can see from like here. I can't see right here. Finger spell, like typing. I can type with my claw, one at a time. Boop, boop, boop. Or do you mean sign language? I don't think I could do sign language very well. Rah. 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 Rah, rah, rah. Excuse me? Excuse me? What do you want? What do you want? It's hard to see the chat when I'm in that. These are the other hands that I'm working on that I can show off because I really like them. Kind of hard to tell, but that's light pink. Yes. But yeah, I'm gonna head out now, guys. But thank you all for coming. 2 hours. Oh, I just hit 2 hours. Oh no. Did the stream lag? Hello? Okay. It lagged on my screen. Screen. Thank you all for coming, though. I'll stream again soon, maybe? Hopefully? I don't know. I stream when I can, but I appreciate everyone for coming and talking. Thank you to the super chat people. I really appreciate it. Yes. I don't know how to end these things. What do I do? Bye.